Imagine you're on a long road trip. You wouldn't just hit the road without a plan, would you? You'd want to check on your fuel, map the best route, and ensure your car is in top shape. Now think of a business the same way. Every dollar spent is like fuel. Burning too much without optimizing means running out before reaching your destination. That's where cost management comes in. It's not just about cutting costs, it's about spending smartly, optimizing resources, and ensuring every dollar drives value. And as CPAs, we don't just track costs, we design strategies to make businesses more efficient, competitive, and profitable. Traditional cost allocation spreads costs across products and services equally, but that doesn't reflect reality. Activity-based costing, or ABC, solves this by assigning costs based on actual resource consumption. For example, not all cars made by Ford Motors cost the same to produce. Let's say a Ford Mustang with high-performance engine, premium interiors, and custom features requires far more materials, labor, and testing than a Ford EcoSport, a budget-friendly SUV built for efficiency. Traditional costing would spread production costs evenly, but that wouldn't reflect reality. With activity-based costing, or ABC, Ford accurately assigns costs based on actual resource usage, materials, assembly time, quality testing, and factory overhead, ensuring that each model is priced profitably and production is optimized. By using ABC, Ford doesn't just track costs, it makes smarter decisions on pricing, on production efficiency, and on profitability, ensuring that every dollar spent is accounted for. Supply chains are the backbone of cost efficiency. A well-optimized supply chain reduces cost, minimizes waste, and speeds up delivery times, all without cutting quality. Let's take a case study of Apple. Apple doesn't manufacture all components itself. It outsources production to the most cost-efficient suppliers worldwide. It negotiates bulk discounts while maintaining strict quality control.
The company moved production out of the US years ago, building a global supply network. It lists suppliers in over 25 countries, with some parts made in China since the early 2000s.
The way that I view this is the vast majority of our products are kind of made everywhere. Largely, I think that will carry the day in the future as well.
The result? Lower production costs without sacrificing innovation or customer experience. By focusing on supply chain efficiencies, businesses reduce costs without layoffs, service cuts, or compromising on quality, something CPAs play a critical role in optimizing. Now let's talk about lean manufacturing, which is about eliminating waste while maintaining productivity and quality. Let's take an example of Toyota. With its just-in-time system, Toyota ensures that parts arrive on the assembly line only when needed, reducing storage costs.
What is just in time? The philosophy is to make the entire production system only work with what it needs and to minimize wait times between each stage. The biggest savings is normally around inventory.
Waste is minimized by automating repetitive processes. Every step in production is monitored and optimized. No excess inventory, no unnecessary movement, no delays. Benchmarking, on the other hand, helps companies compare themselves to the best in the industry and improve accordingly. So CPAs help businesses identify these inefficiencies. They help benchmark against industry leaders and implement lean principles, ensure they remain competitive in a cost-sensitive market. Then you have target costing, which flips traditional pricing on its head. Traditionally, businesses calculated costs and then added a margin on top of that to determine the selling price. So cost plus profit equals selling price. Now you have businesses which start with the price the customer is willing to pay and the profits that investors desire. And price minus profit becomes target cost. Interesting, isn't it? Let's take the case study of Tata Nano.
The center of attraction for this morning's event is the new Tata car which we are unveiling. A vehicle that could be affordable and low cost enough to be within everyone's reach. A people's car.
Which was designed with a strict price in mind, 1 lakh or 100,000 Indian rupees.
At a price of little more than 100,000 rupees, that is $2,000, the Nano will be about half the price of models offered by the nearest four-wheeled competitor.
Engineers removed unnecessary features, sourced low-cost materials and simplified production to meet the price point while maintaining profitability. The result? A revolutionary product that redefined low-cost car manufacturing. Another example is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Boeing's target cost for the 787 Dreamliner was set before production began, ensuring the aircraft would be profitable at competitive market prices. The engineers used composite materials to reduce fuel consumption and worked with global suppliers to cut costs without compromising quality. Target costing ensures products remain both competitive and profitable. CPAs help businesses design these cost-effective solutions from the start rather than reacting after the costs spiral out of control. Cost management isn't about cutting corners, it's about spending wisely. The best businesses aren't the ones that cut costs aggressively, but the ones that optimize costs strategically. CPAs drive efficiency by implementing activity-based costing, supply chain optimization, lean manufacturing, benchmarking, and target costing, ensuring that businesses don't just save money, but build sustainable long-term profitability.